This next guy coming to the stage, he's been on the scene a couple years now. He's an up-and-comer. Please make him feel welcome, Mr. Taylor Moorey.
Thank you very much. You guys seem like a good group, seem like a smart group. I have a question for you because I need some advice. Why won't my dog let me make eye contact with him when I'm shitting? Isn't that a bit of a double standard? Thank you, I know. Taylor, why do you want him to? That's not what I'm asking. I realize that might be a bit of a personal question. We'll get less personal. What do you think the loneliest thing you've ever done is? You don't have to answer, but think about it. Because loneliness isn't like a temporary state of being, or if you're me, part of who you are. It's an action. It's a thing you do. Like eating KD out of the pot you cooked it in is lonely. I'll open it. Like the loneliest thing that I've ever done is microwave hand lotion. Ladies, you know why I like that? Is one, you can't unknow it, and two, there's at least a couple of you who are gonna leave tonight going, that guy is a fucking genius. How do you guys feel about impressions? Do you like them? Do you like impressions? It's gonna happen anyway. This is a very, very quick impression. This is Bill Burr as Julius Caesar. It's Bill Burr as Julius Caesar. Oh, it's Brutus! Thank you. That was for the English majors. I know what you're thinking, Taylor. You do these amazing voices. You do stand-up, you make music. Is there anything you don't do? Say yes. I don't do any of those things well. And therefore I have a day job, it's probably shocking. I do have a day job. I was the model for the chocolate anus you've all seen on the internet. That's probably where you recognize me from. And there's certain things you miss out on when you have a day job. Will to live. But the thing I miss most is daytime TV, which makes sense looking at me. Because coming home after school and watching just Jerry Springer, Steve Wilkos, and Moorey, just that white trash trifecta, was the best part of my day. And because every episode of each of those series was exactly the same. Jerry Springer was always, you slept with my brother husband, you skank, and fucking slap fight. Somehow a tit always pops out, even if she's wearing a parka, I don't know. And then it always ends the same way with his little plea for saying, sometimes we all exploit the unemployed for the viewership of the lowest common denominator. And Steve Wilkos is just a better version of Dr. Phil. Steve Wilkos committed to being bald. Steve Wilkos threw furniture off his stage first. And Steve Wilkos had the decency to not help launch the rap career of a 14-year-old shithead. Catch me outside, how about that? Enunciation, how about that? But my favorite was Moorey, because he had the paternity test, and again, it was always the same thing. Gets the results, and he says, you are not the father. And the dude is fucking so stoked, he does the entire dance from This Is America. And the woman's so upset, she fucking bolts off stage and runs like a half marathon down this weird beige labyrinth of hallways. I don't think there was anything else in that building besides hallways and just Scooby-Doo doors that lead you back to the stage. And apparently the camera crew were all fucking Olympians because she's running as fast as she can. He's on her heels with fucking mining equipment on his shoulder. I think what NBC did was all right, let's get the skeeviest dudes we can to host these shows, and then behind the scenes, it's just Terminators and Spartans. All right, thanks guys, have a good night.